How's that, huh? Whoa. Hill, that was beautiful. You hear that sound? Yeah. So Hill's the man, one of the best 12-year-olds on the planet, no joke. I can confirm that. And we've been working real hard on connecting his backswing, making sure that that connected backswing, wouldn't you agree, Hill, is leading to a better rotation through the golf ball. That's what we're really working on. Making sure the arms and hands and golf club are in a spot. So two things we've worked on with the backswing, really. Hand path and the plane of the golf club. So making sure the golf club's on plane to the ball and making sure the hands are on the right path to the body. Okay, those two things. But then we also have learned, we've gone deep because Hill's been here for a little bit and he can handle this stuff even at 12 years old. We've talked about how to load properly with the lower body, keeping the right knee flexed, making sure the chest turns up against that right knee. That doesn't mean that we're stalling out the lower body and not turning. It means we're still turning, but we're just keeping the flex. Okay, that's loading. But we take that connected swing with that good load and that big turn. This is the big move Hill's working on right now. And I think we would all agree. That left pocket moving back, lower with that left shoulder moving back, and the hands coming through, rotating in a way that maintains the spine angle and doesn't get us up and out of it, okay? All right, bud. How appears that move, though? All right, Hill, let's have an awesome session today, bud, okay? My favorite kind. Last of the day, got the best player of the day. Let's go. That ball position, a little more forward. I want to see you, remember? Because it's for you, when that ball's forward, that upper body can start moving more right shoulder towards the golf ball. We don't, that's one thing we talked about. I don't want that ball to get back on his stance because that will then promote the, that motion. So a little bit forward is a good thing for you, okay? See what it does though, buddy? I know you didn't compress that the way that you're capable, but you see how straight the ball flight was? All that is whenever the ball moves forward, you guys, the path will straighten out. If it's behind center or center, the path will always be a little bit more in to out, okay? So one of the things that's important for somebody who's had the upper body have to kind of go this way, and the lower body kind of slides up. Well, now we're working on really getting this way. Well, that's one of the first things that I did when I was a youngster is I had a lot of golf shots I hit where I would normally be hitting the golf ball. We've done this before from right here, but then I move that ball and I'm actually trying to hit that one there. Well, what's great about that is if done correctly, the body doesn't slide up to it. It actually rotates back and the right shoulder and hands chase the golf ball. And that's much more of what we want to see, our upper body getting on top of our lower body, not having our lower body slide out ahead of our upper body. You got that, buddy. Let's see that. So why don't you actually do a couple of those drills for me? Put that ball up on the inside of the left foot. Yep, start with that club back to where it would normally be. And let's see if we can get a little divot past the golf ball, okay? And what do you know? I know he had a Gary Player walk through that one, but it was actually the best shot that we've seen yet. That's compliments of just being able to hold the angle like this, guys, and having no flip, right? If we were to flip that early, I mean, that ball's gone to the left if that ball's up there and I flip early. Let me ask you this. Hill, if I had the ball back on my right foot and I wanted to hit it straight, what would I have to do with my club face from right here? Stall, and then I'd have to do what with the club face? If it's up here, I got to keep going and hold on. That's not a bad thing, right? And I do believe that when you're practicing, sometimes moving that ball up really far forward, there's nothing bad that comes along with that. I think having the ball too far forward is a good thing. Having the ball too far back, it's a really bad thing. It's going to incorporate some good habits, okay? The goal being when he moves the ball back, you guys, and Hill knows this, when the ball moves back, we want to keep the same mindset as if it was forward. Same feeling. Yep. Same swing. It's a really good setup right there. Yeah, come on over here, Dad, so Dad can see it too.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Love the way the club stays in front of the hands.
Yeah, we practice a lot for this.
I like that, guys. I like it a lot, you know. I mean, here's the thing. I like where we're getting to. You know, I think this is, it's fantastic. You can see that at this point right here, if anything, the club's still a little underneath. What I mean by underneath those forearms, right? We want to see a little more on top. That's why we're not getting the compression that we could, okay? We're still capable off this tight grass of getting a little bit more compression. We're not getting it because of that. Now, here's why. At this point in the swing right here, we would prefer to see the hands, rather than going up this plane, a little bit more up that plane. Now, what I mean by that is the hands, we talked about this briefly in weeks past, where the club and hands are good, but the hands just get a little bit too far behind us in the backswing, and that's why coming down the club is a little bit too far behind us as well. So what I'd like to help you with is go ahead and set up here. I'm gonna give you a real simple drill, show you guys something that you guys can both do when I'm not around. Here we go. Let's get the long orange one. Go ahead and set you up here. All right, go ahead and set up. So what I do is I go online with the shaft, and then I split the golf club, the ball, and the feet, typically a little bit closer to the feet. It doesn't need to be actually in the way of the swing, but just enough to scare you, you know? Okay? It's gonna keep him on top of it. Make sure that it doesn't get underneath the plane here. Take a couple smooth swings from me, Hill, just so you can feel it, buddy. There we go, now we're talking. There you go, now we're talking. Keep that going, buddy. A couple of those, I wanna get a film of that.
So he's in now, right?
Yes, he is, yes. And we're you know, and watch, I'm gonna take one quick film here, you good, Gabe? Guys, come on over here and check this out. Just want you to see what we happen to need more of. Very important, and he'll do a good job. I know he will with this. But let's do a good job without overdoing it and just making sure we just do it minimally. So let's take a look. This is the first one on the right. Okay, the hands, if anything, just get a little bit. I like them going just underneath the shoulder, guys. That would be the perfect hand path. So what that does is it's just a little too underneath, a little too far behind. Okay, but watch this. You know, really nice, kind of does this little rehearsal. See how it stays more out in front?
Yeah.
You know, you guys can see it right away, right? Watch where it transitions. See how it gets underneath that right forearm? Watch this one. Wow. How's that, guys? See the hands more out in front of the body? And look at the club just more in front of you rather than just a little underneath the plane. And see how it just gets, see how it's inside there, guys? Okay, so just a little bit of that will make a big difference. And then let's project what we're gonna see here. We're gonna start seeing some more compressed golf shots. Ball's gonna spin a little bit straighter up and get a little bit of ball flight, a little higher ball flight too. Okay. Kind of like that. Well, that was, do you see the compression on that, the sound? And that was just a little 3/4 swing, Hill. How about that, bud? That was really nice, dude. Yeah, come back here. You want to see this. This is pretty awesome. Come over my shoulder here. This guy's got such a good swing. Oh, how's that, huh? Whoa. Hill, that was beautiful. You hear that sound? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Any questions or comments you have, please leave them below. Also, click the link below to pick up 3 free videos. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy our channel.